Yo, 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 yo. Trey TD23 back out with another video. We're going to be talking about strictly NBA basketball now. Let me get rid of that. Let me go to NBA standings so I know what the standings are currently. Alright, cool. Bet. Amazing. Boom, 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 boom. Just gonna be talking about a certain team, so a certain NBA team right now. A certain NBA team, the 11th seed in the Western Conference. 37-14, just lost against Atlanta tonight. The Dallas Mavericks. Now, the Dallas Mavericks have been over this year. They weren't too bad at the start. They were battling injuries. They made a trade. Traded Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie to the Brooklyn Nets for Kyrie Irving. And with them trading Dorian Finney-Smith, that was probably their one and only really good defender. And they traded him, hoping to get more offense for Luka, so he don't have to hold the ball 24/7. And it seemed like a good trade. First couple games without Luka because he was injured, they won. They won on like a 2-3 game win streak with Kyrie, and then Luka comes back, and they're not very good, and they might miss the playoffs. They're 37-42, and the Thunder are 38-41. So, what's going on in Dallas? It's Luka. I love the way Luka's playing. I love the way Luka plays, but it's just I don't know if it's winning basketball, bro. Because I think you can really compare it to James Harden, but on a way higher level. Luka's averaging 32, 10, and 10 about, but he has the ball 95% of the time. The other 5% Kyrie has it. Kyrie doesn't play as good when Luka plays. Kyrie is well, obviously tonight he had 41, so that didn't happen. But it seems like Kyrie plays a lot better besides tonight when Luka's not playing. Which I wouldn't say it's weird because Kyrie's a ball dominant player, not really an off ball player. Not really. I mean, he can catch and shoot. He can catch and shoot. He can play off the ball, but that's not his game. Much rather have the ball, boom boom, pass it, get someone wide open, get his own shot. But it's the defense. I wouldn't. Okay, the way when I said it was Luka, I didn't fully mean it was Luka. It's mainly the defense. Mainly the defense. The defense side of the basketball. They can't stop nothing. They literally cannot stop nothing. Their only good defender is Reggie Bullock. I think Dwight Powell is a decent rim protector. Same with JaVale McGee, but JaVale McGee's not what he was 2 years ago, or even last year with the Phoenix Suns. It's looking rough for the Dallas Mavericks. I think in the offseason they need to go out and get them a defender. It don't have to be. It doesn't have to be a Jaylen Brown. It doesn't have to be Mikal Bridges, but they do need to get them some defenders that'll just strictly defend and shoot threes. Because the way Luka and Kyrie play, they're gonna bop. They're gonna do a bunch of dribble combinations, get by their defender, and if they get double teamed or the center comes up, they can dish it. They can throw it to someone in the corner. They can throw a lob to whoever. They just need they need people that can strictly defend and hit shots. It's what they need. And I'd say so Josh Green is good for them. I love Josh Green on this team. Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, Christian Wood when he gets minutes and plays well, JaVale McGee. Like, they don't have a bad roster. They just need defenders. Josh Green can play a little bit of defense. Reggie Bullock can play a little bit of defense. But name another defender on this squad. There really isn't any. So they need to go out and get a defender. If they don't make the play-in, it's going to look bad because I think they traded away their first-round pick this year to the Brooklyn Nets to bring in Kyrie. And if the Nets make the playoffs and the Mavericks don't, I'm not saying it's not Kyrie's fault. Definitely isn't Kyrie's fault. But they're going to look they're making it really hard to build around Luka because I see I forgot his name, but he was on the Pick a Side podcast, and I was listening to that listening to this episode, and he said they're making it really hard to build around Luka because they're getting either late lottery picks or really early draft picks. So they can't get another guy. They got lucky in getting Josh Green. They got lucky in getting Jaden Hardy, but they when they draft, they're not getting the guy. They're not getting a second guy. They're not getting one of those guys. They're getting a guy that needs to fit into a team, and it seems like it's kind of hard to fit in with Luka because he needs the ball. Like he needs the ball, but also there are times where he can't have the ball because he's tired, and then he doesn't do anything else on the offensive side. He's not a catch and shoot guy. Kyrie can catch and shoot, but you would rather him have the ball. You'd rather him play with a LeBron James, with a Kevin Durant. Even though Kevin Durant and Kyrie didn't win anything, they went to the semifinals and they were inches away of going to the Eastern Conference Finals and possibly even winning. Because they would have won against Atlanta, and then they would have won against the Phoenix Suns. So it's crazy that this team is as bad as it is. I didn't think that they were going to be this bad. I think they're 4-11, 4-12 now with Kyrie and Luka playing. I didn't think they were going to be that bad. I thought they were going to be a little bit better. Just strictly based on the fact that, I mean, they're not that bad of a team. They got good guys. They just can't defend nothing. That's their thing. They can't defend nothing. They need to go out and get them some defenders. I'm not saying no names about some defenders because I'm not exactly sure who in this free agency class they can even get. If they can somehow get, I'm saying somehow. I'm not saying it's realistic. Somehow go get a Jeremy Grant. Go out and get a Kelly Oubre. Get a Dylan Brooks. Then you're talking about them getting an energy guy. Like if they get Dylan Brooks, that's a straight energy guy. Do I like him? Not really. I like the way I like his game. I like his game. He can hit shots. He can play defense. I don't like the cockiness and him thinking he's a really, 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 really good player when he's just a decent player. But go out and get a Dylan Brooks. He can be your defensive stopper. Even try and go out and get a Jeremy Grant. If you could run a lineup of Luke, I'm not saying it's realistic. Run a lineup of Luka, Kyrie, Jeremy Grant, Christian Wood, JaVale McGee, or shoot, they should have grabbed Dwight Howard to run that center position. Then you're talking about a team because Christian Wood can get buckets, and I think if he really, really wants to, I think he can lock in defensively. Dwight Howard can lock in defensively, grab rebounds, and is a lob threat. Luke and Kyrie can't name a better backcourt besides maybe Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, but that's because they got Steph Curry. And then you got Jeremy Grant, who can give you 25, and he can defend at a high level, and he can be clutch for you. So if Kyrie fouls out, Luka fouls out, they're not having good games, give it to Jeremy Grant, he can give you a 20 to 25 piece any given night. Kelly Oubre can give you 20 to 25 points per game, and he can also defend at a decently high level. So there's definitely, now that I think about it, there's definitely some people, like if you're trying to just build straight depth, this is the free agency class to do that, because Kyrie's going to be off contract unless he decides to re-sign with Dallas. James Harden's going to be off. D'Angelo Russell, I think Chris Middleton might be, but those are like the big names. You can get a Jeremy Grant, you can get a Dylan Brooks, a Kelly Oubre. There's definitely some players in this free agency class that the Mavericks could pick up. I don't know what the asking price for Jeremy Grant is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be close to a max contract. Dylan Brooks, not sure what he's going to ask for. Kelly Oubre, don't know what he's going to ask for. But there's definitely some options for them to go pick up. Definitely go pick up some players. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.